Welcome back. You're listening to 96.8 Nepali Ko Awaz Radio Riyaz. This is Youth in Entrepreneurship with me, Avilasha Raimaji, and today we have Prashant Manandar and Umesh Shrestha on our show. We're talking about presentation stuffs, and we talked about the challenges, we talked about opportunities, and now we have a short session. We'll talk random phrases and they will say whatever comes in their mind, so it's going to be quite interesting. Now first, who wants to go first? Okay, Umesh sir wants to go first. So, sir, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's on your mind? Woman in entrepreneurship.
Rekha Thapa. Because she's making movies after movies, so she's a very good example of entrepreneur.
Presentation stuffs.
Bullet points.
Okay, you're very sarcastic that way. And youth in entrepreneurship.
Too many youths. Clueless youths.
Photography.
A fad.
Family.
Lovely family. Momo. Yeah.
Your
family.
favorite presenter.
Favorite presenter. Rekha Thapa. One more time.
Your favorite presenter from presentation stuff.
From presentation stuffs. It's very hard to pick because, Safal Thapa, because he made a very, let's say, bad presentation, and maybe someday I'm hoping that he comes back and gives a very better version of presentation. So Safal Thapa, he's one of my students. Yeah. He was very unprepared. So hopefully he comes back and gives a very good presentation.
We hope that too.
Yeah.
So because we are here to improve and we are not here to prove.
Yeah.
That's the main motto and theme of presentation stuff. So underground music scene of Nepal.
It's growing very rapidly. The music quality is very international-like. The bands are amazing bands. There are some amazing bands. So yeah, it's not underground anymore, I guess. It's kind of mainstream underground now.
So public speaking.
Public speaking. Boring.
Writing.
Even boring and tedious, because it's not a hobby or a job you would like to have. That's the most difficult thing to do ever. Writing.
So teaching.
Salaries.
And Umesh Shrestha.
John Statham. Because Furious 7 it just got released and that came to my mind. Yeah.
One of your interviews you said that you would write a book.
Yeah.
What would be the title of your book, or are you writing it?
I wrote a course book for school level English grammar, but that's just a course book. It was not a dream book that I ever wanted to write. But if I'm going to write a book, it's going to be about I'm not sure. I'm not thought about it, but it could be about change, motivation, something like that. But let's see what happens here.
Okay, thank you so much. It was quite interesting. Now, Prashant sir, it's your turn. Are you ready?
No, yes.
The flashback of your first job.
The cartoon they drew of me.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a cartoon, right? And that's pretty interesting one. Yeah.
So what was that cartoon?
It was my face.
Okay.
It was my face, but they didn't have this mole there. So it's a very handsome cartoon actually.
So presentation stuffs.
The cover picture on the page, Facebook page of presentation stuffs actually. It reminds me of a family that we have there.
So music.
MUSIC. Okay, it's way too far from me actually these days.
Advertising.
Yeah. Advertising. Recent Vodafone ad.
Yeah, that one.
Where the mom gets his kid's haircut in a salon and he cries. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Youth in entrepreneurship.
Loss. Yeah. I mean financial loss, because a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't know that there is loss in the beginning because they are flowered with all this flowery stuff. You are the entrepreneur, you are the boss of your own boss. I mean your own, and you don't have to work 9 to 5. What they don't realize is they don't have to work 9 to 5, but they have to work 1 a.m. in the night till 12 p.m. in the night again, 12 a.m. in the night again. So that kind of thing, yeah.
Family.
Family. Again.
What's the spelling of family?
Yeah, everyone in my family actually. So that might sound cliche, but yes, my mom, dad, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my lovely wife. Okay, she's right there actually.
Okay. So storytellers.
Storytellers. Storytellers. I mean, when I think of storytellers, something that comes to my mind is that you should do something instantly as it comes to your mind. Don't keep it for the future, and you can do it.
So who is your favorite storyteller?
Out of the storytellers series, maybe Sunny Tuladar, because he took a very long time, exceeded our time limit, but still his story, although I knew his story, listening to it was again more inspiring. Sunny.
Your favorite presenter from Presentation Stops again?
Yeah, I think I would go with Dipesh Paudel.
Yes.
Because, even I've seen a lot of presentations, I've given a lot of presentations, but still the way he did it, it was something like, okay, this is something new. I think this is another dimension how you can look at presentations. So, to a certain level, it changed even within us that, okay, this is the way presentations could be made.
Okay, that was quite interesting.
Okay.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you.
Now, your message, lastly, to young entrepreneurs.
Young entrepreneurs, let's say, don't fall in the whim of entrepreneurship. It's not a page 3 kind of thing. Yes, you can do it, but still, don't fall for the whim of entrepreneurship again.
So I've asked you so many questions. At last, you can ask me a question. Any question that you want to.
Yeah, okay, Abhilasha. Who is your favorite presenter from the Presentation Stuffs session?
Both of you.
No, except us, because
yeah.
we don't present there.
Yeah.
We just act as good cops and bad cops. So, who is your favorite presenter till now?
My favorite is, I think mine is also Dipesh, because I really enjoyed, and I think everyone that comes there, I learn from everyone. So one of them is Dipesh, and I think I would go with Dipesh, and others, even the presentations that are not so good, I learn from them as well. But then I also like the presentation that Ashrina did. It was also very inspiring.
Thank you, Abhilasha, for answering our amazing questions.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here. I really appreciate, despite your very busy schedule, you came.
We're not busy.
We're just pretending that we're busy, actually.
In fact, this is the question. This is the way everyone talks, right? Despite your busy schedule, you came here, and that's so wrong. Because if we were busy, we would not be here.
I have to say one thing to this. In Nepal, we're not busy, we're lazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Abhilasha.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to Radio Riaz 96.8. We'll be back next week with yet another amazing episode of Youth in Entrepreneurship with amazing guest, of course. And keep listening to 96.8 Nepali ko Awaz Radio Riaz. And this is me, Abhilasha, saying goodbye with a promise to come back again next week. So take care. Bye-bye.